Morning, brother.
Hey,
how's it going?
Good. I'm so sorry. I just started a phone call. I
apologize. Who are you giving a call to?
My work.
Oh, your work. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll be right over here.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm Stuart, by the way.
Okay. Nice to Sorry, I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Take care.
Uh-huh. Hi, you guys. Good afternoon. Oh. Would you guys mind leaving, please? Would you guys mind leaving, please? Because you don't have permission to be here. This is a public area, so maybe you guys wouldn't mind leaving? Okay. Can we really believe what the Bible says? I was thinking, when people get into conversations with you that you don't want to have, I remember when this first started, the direction was, ask them to step aside so you have that conversation like over there or over there, right? And then when you don't get to control that conversation, or when that conversation doesn't flatter you, you get to say, okay, well, since you're not really interested in hearing the good news of God's kingdom or going to JW.org or whatever, we're going to go back to our stand. You have a nice day. And then if the person follows you back to the stand, you then get to say that they're stalking you. Have you thought about that? That just occurred to me today. Sure, why don't we step over here and talk about it? And then if the gentleman or the lady follows you back to the stand, you get to call the police and say, you've been stalked. This person is stalking us, officer. Oh. How's it going, sir?
Good, thanks.
Morning. Afternoon. Oh. So you guys are both second gen, right? You guys are both raised by parents who were Jehovah's Witnesses? See, the only people who are in a position to really ask you some tough questions about your beliefs are people who've been in the religion and then leave the religion. And notice how you're not allowed to talk to us. You just stand there and evidence your well-exercised faith by ignoring us, by shunning us. Everybody else walking past doesn't have a clue. They see your smiles and your willingness to accommodate their schedule to show them what the Bible really teaches according to Watchtower teachings, and they're not going to ask you anything. Like, they're not going to ask you about, oh, what are they not going to ask you about? Let's see. I don't know. What are they going to not ask you about? None of these people, I would imagine, in 100 years, would ask you about pre-1950 watchtowers, pre-1970 awakes that prove your leaders don't know what they're doing. Yeah, they'll never ask you about that. Because they don't care. They're too busy playing ping pong and getting some sun, and you're trying to help them pick up their ping pong ball because you're a true Christian. Yeah. Why do we grow old and die? Oh, sweet, sweet. Whoops. Who's winning? Who's winning? I've got really long arms. I used to be good at this game. I've got long arms. Right, so what questions are these people not going to ask you that only filthy, disgusting apostates are going to ask you? Okay, I know. They're going to ask you about the fact that 200,000 people are born every day. I'm sorry, 350,000 people are born every day. 150,000 die. I really hope you guys are paying attention. So 200,000 people are added to the world's population every day. Now, I didn't read it in a Watchtower, so it might not be true. I did go to Google for that stat. 200,000 people are added to the world's population every day. How many people get baptized as Jehovah's Witnesses every day? You guys know? How many new Jehovah's Witnesses every day, you guys? I'll tell you. This is from Watchtower. You can trust this number. 224 people are baptized as Jehovah's Witnesses every day. 200,000 people are added to the world's population, which means every day 200 more thousand people are going to die at Armageddon. How is that evidence of Jehovah speeding things up to draw as many people into an approved standing before he brings his day of wrath, according to the prophet Isaiah? How is that evidence of Jehovah speeding things up? In the early 1980s, it was taking you guys
Sorry, I'm going to have to ask you this.
about 4,000 hours of preaching to generate one baptism. 4,000 hours of preaching, one baptism in the early 80s. How many hours of preaching is it taking you guys to generate one baptism today? I know Mark Sanderson gets all excited about the fact that you're spending 2 billion hours in the preaching work. He just got up and said that at the May JW Broadcasting. We spend 2 billion hours of preaching in the ministry work. But how many hours of preaching is it taking Jehovah's Witnesses to generate one baptism? It was taking you guys 4,000 hours in the early 80s. How many hours is it taking you guys today? If Jehovah is speeding things up, should it be taking you more or less time to generate one baptism than it did in the early 80s? 4,000 hours in the early 80s, close to 18,000 hours of preaching now, you guys, to generate one baptism. So you're not really helping anybody but yourselves feel superior to everybody walking past who you think is just a blinded unbeliever, doomed to die at Armageddon unless they become just like you. Which is impossible, because all you're doing is agonizing over being more like Jesus. If Jesus were alive today, he would have a lapel that said JW.org on it. And he would shun people who asked him some tough questions. And he would pack up his literature cart and he would walk away instead of answering tough questions. Yeah, he'd make sure his suit was dry cleaned, his blouse was modest, and his hair was modest, and he'd refuse to answer the tough questions. Yeah, talk to one another. Yeah, you're all organized and best of friends, and you're going to go. I wonder what you're going to say when you get back to the hall. I wonder how you're going to put this when you get back to the hall. That's really my goal in doing this, is to hear you or anybody who can record you guys, because there's a bunch of people doing this now, all over the world. This is not Satan attacking you. This is just you being exposed. Bye, J-Dums. Bye. Oh. Samuel Jackson? Thought that guy was Samuel Jackson. Hi. Would you like to survive Armageddon? You just like me? I'll help you how. I'll show you how. Hi, survive Armageddon? You just like me? Hi guys. You look like you want to survive Armageddon. You just have to be like me. Okay. Should we go set up? Should we go somewhere else? I haven't made my 70. I got to go set up. Let's go to Burrard and set up there. I got to make my time, you guys. Hi. Would you guys mind leaving, please, right now? Why not?
This is where we're allowed to stand?
It's more important for you to be here than to leave?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh, you know what? It's more important for me to be here, too, than to leave. What does the future hold? Remember that time I asked you to leave and you left right away? Call them up. Because I have a new file number for where a coordinator physically assaulted me. I like talking to the police now.
Awesome.
You're shining your phone, you're trying to decide if you actually want to make the call or if I'm just supposed to wet myself because you've taken it out. Oh, give him a call. Or you can leave. Were you raised in this cult, man? You look like you were raised in this cult. Here we go. I wonder if you're going to stand here and let me hear what you say. Because last time you called, you walked away. Let's see if you've got the guts to stand here. There we go.
Hello? Yeah, I'm at the Granville station here. Okay. I'm at the Granville station with our literature card. And we have Stuart here. Yes. Yes. Hello. Sorry, I can't hear you very well. Yes. Oh, okay. I don't think we have a very good connection, sorry.
Oh, where's Jehovah when you need him?
So we have Stuart here that's asking us to leave the site, and we have permission to be here. No.
Excuse me. Excuse me. We're talking. Excuse me. Excuse me.
No, he's trying to interfere with our...
Oh, don't say that. I've asked you to leave.
What's that?
Oh, wow. Hear him say that?
Okay. I'm with the Jehovah's Witness literature stand.
Could you imagine if I just grabbed that phone out of your hand right now? Could you imagine how upset you'd get? Could you imagine?
Yes, he is. Yes.
A sister did that to me once.
He's in my face.
I'm not in your face. I'm talking to the sister. I'm talking to that sister.
So I'm embarrassed, and I'm like, just want to get out there, and I
My name's Stuart.
Hey, how are you?
Good, I'm doing well. Are you you guys are Jehovah's Witnesses? Maybe you wouldn't mind. Are you an elder? Are you overseeing the cart today? No. Okay. Okay.
Pants, blue shirt.
I talk to
No.
him?
He is.
I'd like to talk to them.
Stuart would like to talk to you.
Oh, good.
He'll have to use his own phone because we have to
but
go.
he'll have to
yeah,
use
you have
his
to use
own
your own
phone.
phone. We have to catch a bus.
So you're going to call the police and not let me talk to the police?
Well, you have to get your own phone.
I'll promise to be 2 minutes. I'll promise to be 10 seconds. I promise to be 30 seconds.
No. You have to get your
Excuse me.
own phone.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll be 15 seconds.
No.
Stuart is my wife.
I'd like to speak to the dispatch officer.
Yeah, we're trying not to. Okay. I'm not giving you my Stuart.
I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to stay right here.
No, they're coming. We'll talk to you here.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Wow, did they come running? Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Shift change.
I said, yeah, right. I said there was 8 Jehovah's Witnesses last time in one of my videos, and they were like, I didn't see 8. Stuart, you're lying. Don't lie. There weren't 8 of them. And now look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is awesome. Life is good. Life is good when you're one day closer to 99% of the world being killed by the God you serve, so you can get on with building the paradise you've been working towards your whole life. And why not have a really smart suit and a Starbucks and a smart watch while you wait, while you worship Jehovah. Hey, you feeling me? That's cool. So, of course. So 200,000 people are added to the world's population every day. Now, I didn't read that in a Watchtower, so it might not be true. But 200,000 people are added to the Earth's population every day. How many people are baptized as Jehovah's Witnesses every day? Come on, one of you knows. I know one of you knows how many people are baptized as one of Jehovah's Witnesses every day, total. You won't even answer that question. You won't even answer that question. How many people are baptized as Jehovah's Witnesses every day? I'll tell you. 224. Okay? So 224 people are baptized as Jehovah's Witnesses every day, but 200,000 people are added to the world's population every day. So every day Armageddon doesn't come, that's 200 more thousand people who Jehovah will slaughter. Like since the memorial, about 8 million more people are going to die at Armageddon. You should film yourself. See, you should film yourself. See, I'm going to film myself. Hey guys, I'm not afraid to film myself. I wonder if he's not afraid to film himself. Why don't you film yourself? Because you should have seen your face just now. You know what? That's okay. All right. So 200,000 people are added to the world's population every day. And 224 people are baptized as Jehovah's Witnesses. How is that evidence of Jehovah speeding things up in the last days to draw as many people as possible into an approved standing before him before he slaughters them all? How is that evidence of Jehovah speeding things up, brother? That's what I'm saying. See, you are a cult member, sir.
Good.
Okay?
So,
and God doesn't... Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, you know what? You've been to all of these stands, you come here, you talk to the brothers and sisters.
I've never spoken to you,
No, but
sir.
I'm not interested in speaking to you.
Exactly. Well, one of these days, I hope I'll find one. Oh, look. Magic. I missed it. See? Now, if I go over there, I'm stalking you. because I'm just by myself.
Yeah.
But there are more and more and more ex-Jehovah's Witnesses exposing Watchtower. There's a difference between being exposed for a hypocrite and a liar and a control freak
Stuart?
and a coward
Stuart?
and